Jr. They he that and Amber Heard, that caused a lot of problems because people wanted to prejudge and think and not think.
Well, are you talking about Robert Downey Jr. when he was alcoholic and drugged out, and he got a second chance with Murphy Pound?
No, I'm thinking I was. Did I say I said Robert Downey Jr.? I was meaning Johnny Depp. Wow, my brain, because we were talking about different things.
Oh, right,
brain,
right. Yeah, she was the nut job. He was innocent.
Yeah.
He was innocent
but
all the way.
he's the one that got in trouble. He's the one that got sanctioned. And then everybody was like, "Oh, sorry."
I'm not ready yet. Time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
Well, the good news is, I think one state already passed mandatory DNA testing for all fathers. You know, I'm talking about newborn father. You know, if it's a newborn, before that father signs that birth certificate, it's mandatory. They get a DNA swab from the dad.
I'm not ready yet.
So it's over now. No more women trying to play tricks on men and trying to pretend this is your kid. This is your kid. Those days are done. He'll know in 3 months. He'll take care of the kid for 3 months, and a DNA test comes back. And you're like, oh, not your kid. Do you still want to keep responsibility? Then it's on the dad. It's in the dad's court whether or not to stay on as the father and forgive the wife for her infidelity, or he could just say, you know what, I'm relinquishing responsibility. This is not my dad. They got the DNA sample of the kid now, and they need to find a matching father for it. So she needs to give up some names now. Oh, it could be this guy or this guy, or I did have that one fling, whatever. It was in the backseat of his car and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe can you get pregnant? Can you get pregnant with just in the backseat of the car? I don't know. He was only in for a minute. I don't know.
But I would like to state this for some guys out there. Absolutely, guys, if you've been named in a paternity thing, don't ignore it thinking it's not mine, it'll go away. Get in there and prove it ain't yours, dude. Because what happened to my ex, here we go, what happened to my ex is he didn't go to the testing. Turns out the child that he wound up on the birth certificate of, because he didn't show up for the DNA testing, so he was declared the father.
Yeah.
He wasn't the father.
I know. I bet. And here's the thing.
He was at that time. He was put on the birth certificate. So at that point in time, it's harder to. That is next to impossible. He didn't find out. He didn't find out for another 8 years.
And then he had to do back child support, and then they probably took his license.
Oh no!
And shit.
He'd had custody of the child for 8 years.
Really? Did he see the kid?
He had the kid. We had her.
So he just assumed that he was the father, but he wasn't.
No. He just assumed that calling the state and telling him he wasn't the father was good enough.
But he took care of the kid. This is confusing.
He didn't show up for a paternity test. So
but
because
he took care
just
of the
like
kids. Why is he?
Because he was judged as being the father because he didn't show up for the fucking paternity test.
Why did he take custody of the kid?
Because we got custody of the kid. The mother dropped it off saying it was his.
All right. But it wasn't. So I mean, it matters like that. It doesn't matter. It does not really matter because you already assumed custody of the kid. It doesn't really matter if it's biologically your kid.
No, it wasn't biologically his. It wasn't, and
it doesn't matter. Exactly, it doesn't matter.
But we had her, and it was like, wow. He had to pay all of this child support to the state, and it's not his, and we've been raising her.
But you assumed custody. You wanted to raise her. I don't see there's a problem there. You took on the kid. There was a chance it wasn't your kid. You took that gamble. That's all.
He took that gamble by not showing up. That's all I'm saying is if you get named in a
I know.
paternity test, show the fuck up.
I know.
Cover your
I'm
ass.
I'm just saying it's a moot point because you already assumed custody of the kid. It's irregardless whether or not you actually biologically the child's parents. Oh well, one of you would be the parents, I guess. No, it was his ex, right? Ex-girlfriend. I don't know. Don't know enough about this scenario here. It just sounds like paternity was not an issue.
He admitted to sleeping with her. She didn't admit to sleeping with anyone else.
Oh, of course not. She's a saint. She gave it up to you. You know she gave it up to somebody else. Come on. You can't assume that you took her virginity, you know? I know. Guys are arrogant. That's why they came up with the expression, mama's baby, father maybe.
Well, I know who my baby daddy are, so...
I'm not ready yet.
Ooh, look at me go! Damn!
I need more time.
Are you watching the stream still? No.
No, let me get back on. You guys can see if I'm off the stream.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I can see how many people are watching, and since I'm watching and there's only one person watching, I can tell you who's not watching.
Yeah, let me get my computer going. I told you there's a reason I had to stop it. Because of the damn echo.
I know, I was teasing.
Also, I got to tell you this too, since you're in healthcare. I just started back on my blood pressure medicine, and now I'm gonna have to go through a week of dizziness. Every time I get up from the couch, oh god, I'm fucking ready to fall over. So give me a second. Yeah, I have to get used to the medicine for some reason. Like my blood pressure just drops when I sit up.
I just noticed there's a freaking legendary I left down there. Shit. I hope it sends it to my box.
I can't discontinue that medicine. It just happened to me like a month ago.
Can't they try you on something different?
I don't know. I read up on it. It said that it's normal that
Come back.
I'm gonna have blood pressure issues as I'm getting used to the medicine. That's what they say. Don't stop it.
Yes, it did send it to my box. Yay, what a good little Diablo. Ooh, that would work with the combo too. I should keep that one too. Run back to the blood harvest.
I'm not ready yet. I need time to do that.
Oh, no, don't freeze me. Freezing me is bad.
I'm not ready yet.
I die when I freeze.
Time to do that.
Sorry, I gotta giggle at this. Stabity, 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 stab. Stabity, 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 stab.
I need time to do that.
I mean, if you had a computer that ran 16 gigs, Dan, I'd really seriously tell you, go try Diablo 4. It's worth the spend.
You asking me to go Diablo 4?
What can it hurt? Look at some of the stuff it does in here. The reason that I play other games is so that when I need a break from all of the stress of the server is always going to be there for me to go back to. But this also lets me cleanse my head and get new ideas.
I'm not ready yet.
So
Well,
that's why I
I
have
still
so
have,
many other games.
I have 3 weeks more off of work. Do you want to start training me a little bit on coding or anything I have to do with the game? I got time. I got the computer, 2 computers.
Sure, we can set up a night that we can do that on my days off.
Okay. Do some training if you're okay with that. I know you've been kind of getting yourself together and doing other stuff, and you got your other business, your baking business. I really think you need to try to do the edibles business. I think Kenny had hit on it. He said your edibles were the best.
They are really good, but it's so hard to get into that it's like the amount that you have to put into it, purchasing, refining, everything like that, that's what winds up hurting. I would need machines to make sure that my extracts always come out right. Magic butter machines. And then from there make all that. So that means I've got to have a really good supply of marijuana to be able to do that. So that means I would then need to apply for a grower's license. So you see how it winds up starting to cost a lot of money?
Right.
Doing it for friends and making stuff like that, I can absolutely do.
There's a penis deep inside my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, we should try to make a song like that. You could have had it all. My balls are really full. But you played it, and I came. There's a penis deep in Alfredo's mouth.
All right, Stouty 70s, there we go.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Oh. Katy Perry.
I need time to do that. Time to do that.
I'm still not used to the shadow clone. I keep trying to kill it occasionally. Okay.
Time to do that.
Look at the bats that came out of that trap.
I need more time. I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet. I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
You gotta admit, zip, zip, zip all over the place is kind of cool looking. You know what it kind of reminds me of?
What?
Your idea
What?
for a Nightcrawler type character. Zippity zippity.
I was
I need time to do that.
I was thinking about that. I was like, teleport behind somebody and he's doing a punch or a kick, and then teleport to the next guy, all around combat teleport. I'm sure.
Well, you see how effective it is.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun. And I know we have like some sets in the game that will actually make that work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Street fighting, right? They have one you teleport into the mob. And
Yep. Hi, Ozzy.
I think also we could probably use something from the what was that? Gravity? Gravity? Don't they have like something like distortion or whatever, where a whole area gets like held or whatever?
Yep.
I wonder if we can use that graphic to kind of represent you're pulling people into the ground.
Maybe.
You saved my life.
I'm killing up and down the coastline.
I'm not ready. I need time to do that. I need time to do that.
Ooh, the bounty board. Let's see what I have. Nice. Yes! Damn it, I need an amulet.
Last Friday's penis.
You. You have stuff. Oops, I gotta go sell this shit.
Excuse me. Have you seen this man?
I don't even care what legendary it is.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Yes!
Put it away before somebody sees. Not bad.
Yay! Oh, I got 3 points. Hey, Enchanter!